Dear viewers, I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome to Inscryption. This is not the first time I have played Inscryption, and I have a very specific goal in mind. I have wanted for quite a while to collect all the possible cards in Act 2 of Inscryption. As such, I'm going to be rushing through Act 1 pretty much as quickly and efficiently as I can. This is not going to be the video you want to watch if you're interested in seeing someone like really exploring Act 1 or continuing on to Act 3. I have played Inscryption before on this channel if you want to see me actually go through the whole game. My goal is to get every card in Act 2. So let's see how efficiently we can get through Act 1. Hello. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Yes, yes, yes. I know. I'm the new challenger. Yep, squirrel. Let's go. Now play your stoat. Okay. Stoat, sack. Yep, cool. Bell. Yeah. Don't worry, Leshy. I know that you're actually a pretty cool guy. Let's actually get a squirrel, and since it's gonna die anyway... There we go. Squirrel. And go. And that's game. Alright, moving on. Definitely taking the cat. And an item. A squirrel in a bottle. 2 squirrels in a bottle. Some pliers. That's probably fine. First real game. Yep, I sacrificed you, PO3. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Squirrel, sap, cat, go. Stoat, go, play. And let's do this. Good job, Wolf Cub. Yep, definitely squirrel. This will be a nice, easy game. Sure, another one of these. Yeah, we're fine for right now. Another wolf. Go, wolf. And... let's win this. Squirrel. And... whoops. Meant to do the squirrel, but it's fine. Oh, excuse me. You prevailed and trekked onward past the now bloodied terrain. Yes, I did. Okay, Sparrow. I'm actually going to take the Sparrow. Alright, Sparrow. We are going to have a flying wolf. Nice. Very strong. Now a game with a totem. Yes, I do see that he's completely insane. Okay, let's do this. Squirrel. Cat. Alright, you're going to be flying over anyway. That's totally fine. Squirrel. Wolf. Ah. Right. Wolf there, maybe not the most efficient play. But it's fine. We're gonna get through this just fine. Let's go double flying, or double wolves, and that's enough to win. There. Just that easy. Moving on. Alright. The skunk, the elk, and the sparrow. The defensive skunk is a pretty good play. Campfire or sigil? There's not really anything especially great I can do. Alright, +1 attack. Let's power up that wolf. Perfect. Moving on. Another game. Okay. Squirrel, cat, skunk. This was a bad idea. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We'll just drop a squirrel in front of the grizzly. And we win next turn. Okay, nope. Alright, we got the tutorial limit. So that is where it ends, and we get our first death card. Yep, get from the table, get the candlestick. I mean, I'll get that eventually. But I've got some stuff I need to do first. Okay, let's see. It was longhand here. This one... No, the long one at 4. And then... That wasn't it? Okay, I don't think this one's actually possible right now. Can I just do the safe right now, though? Let's go 2, 7, 3. Okay, no, it's not accessible at this point. That's annoying. Alright, we'll wait a little longer, Lessie. Come on. Cool. Yep, let's go. Alright, so moving on, we can get Campfire, I think is the better play. Wolf and Elf are an adder. Admittedly, combining wolves is pretty damn good. I think adder is the most practical for my immediate purposes. Okay, life +2. If we're going for life +2, let's go with the skink. Or the skunk. So, there really isn't anything else I can do on this cycle, then. Alright, fair enough. Alright, Prospector. Let's have some fun. So we definitely want to save my Super Wolf. So first things first, cat. Skunk, you can go here. Cool. Yeah, basically already misplayed. Let's build up a bit of a hand before we go on, though. Yeah, that's fine. So, Coyote's coming in. Yeah, I think that's time to end this farce. Ah. Well, now I'm just sad. It doesn't matter. I'm never going to beat him on a round where I don't have access to the film anyway, so... It's honestly fine if I lose. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yep, the mule's key. Yes. Unfortunately, I put my cat in front of it. But that's fine. Alright, tutorial round over. Let's move on to the real stuff. But first, hopefully we can get a good death card. You never know when a good death card's gonna help. Take the cost from. Okay, that's crap. The power and health from the wolf. And sigils. Honestly, more undying is always good. Alright, there's the quill card. Alright, let's do this. So now he teaches me about bones. Yeah, cool. Squirrel, stoat. Yep, it died. I gained a bone. He's got a rattler. That's fine. Go, my wolf. Well, that's unfortunate. We do have a bullfrog, though, so that's okay. Bullfrog is also only 1 power. Just drop a squirrel in front of it and we'll be fine. Another squirrel. And go. And 1 more turn to win. There. Easy. Yep. It's beside the safe. Yes, it is, which contains a stink bug and a key. Hello, Grimora. How are you doing? Cool. So, now let's solve these puzzles and get some more cards in our deck. There's the first one to get the skink. Second one to get the ants. And just like that. Easy. Okay. Next puzzle. There we go. Caged wolf. And the most important one. There we go. And this one, of course, gets me the squirrel head. Squirrel and elk is the solution here. And I think now... Nope, you still don't want to give me that, huh? Well, at least we can do this. 11 o'clock gives me the ring. So, lower door is not possible yet. But, we do have the ring. So, that's fine. Oh, I literally never grabbed the figures. Got it. Whoops. Come on, little buddy. Alright, let's keep going. Coyote, rattler, and cockroach. I'll take a cockroach. Moving on. We get... Okay, bones. Bones are always good to have. Yep, it's them again. Come on. Alright, so you've got a skunk and a sparrow coming up. So, easiest thing is to just put a stoat over here. Grab myself another squirrel. And we've at least got a wolf. Yeah, we'll go for the kill. And then that does give me enough for the stink bug. There we go. And that's a win for this turn. Nice. Ah, good tea. Moving on. Ooh, here's my quill. Yeah, I'll take my quill. +1 attack, huh? Let's just go with quill. Did I not grab the ants in the crate? No, I did. Alright. I'm standing. It's fine. We're just gonna put out the candle. A little bit of smoke. That's fine. You're just really not gonna let me get that right now, huh? Fair enough. This route looks more lucrative. What do we got? Yeah. Alright, you've got Coyote and Porcupine. That's fine. We can go ahead and soak a hit and kill your Coyote. Damn it. Okay. Caged Wolf, though. I can definitely do something with that. Alright. Let's grab a couple squirrels and drop a caged wolf in front of this guy. Stinkbug can go here, just to buy a little bit of time. Yes. Let's try and get that caged wolf to die. No, I am not accepting your surrender. There's my quill. Okay, caged wolf is dead. Which means we can get a lot of bones right now. There we go. And other than that... I mean... I guess we can go ant and then cockroach. Oh, I should have waited an extra turn. That's fine. The point is that I get the knife. Right. This, which goes here. Which gives me the knife. Cool. I really want stuff that costs 1 blood. A Warren. Okay, that's not really all that useful. But maybe I can do something neat with my sigils. Okay, I do have the cockroach. I do think the cockroach symbol is about the most useful one I could have. But what to put it on? Being able to play a lot of skinks would definitely help. Sure. Not the best I could have hoped for, but it should be sufficient. Hello, Gamora. Okay, so you got Flying Defender Birds, which is really not all that concerning, if I'm being honest. Cool. Squirrel! Let's go double wolves. And stink bug. Also, let's stab myself in the eye. You know, just for the hell of it. Cool. Yes, I would like an eye, please. Unfortunately, you don't have the magic eye yet. Do. Okay, black goat. The cute black goat. Yeah, I'll take a cute black goat. Fire. Okay, it is attack. Attack is good. What if we put more attack on my skink that's just going to keep coming back over and over and over? Alright, prospector time. Let's roll. And I will appreciate the smoke. Ah, good tea. 'Twas the prospector! Hey-ha! Cool, bro. Pleasure to meet you. Let's start by dropping a squirrel. And then from the squirrel, a black goat. And then from a black goat, an ant queen. And then also a smoke. There we go. How's that for a battle? Yeah, that's fine. The only real issue you have now is the Bloodhound. I did basically burn through my whole hand, though, but it's fine. We have to wait until the next loop in order to gain access to the clock anyway, so honestly, it's not a problem. I die, don't I? No, I survived this round. Cool. Alright, squirrel and squirrel. Kill him for a wolf. And just throw a tooth on the scale. Alright, Bloodhound's dead. Yep, it's the prospector again. Also, thanks for popping out. I appreciate your help there, PO3. Nice. A possum! Pleasure to have you here. And let the prospector be beaten. Nice. Alright, rare card time. Please be Ouroboros. None of those are Ouroboros. We'll take Child 13. Otherwise known as the Jersey Devil. Okay. Which way do I want to go? Honestly, thinning my deck seems good. Three creatures will be drawn. They will decide your sex or failure. First, you will choose a trial. Need at least 3 sigils. Cost 4 blood. 3 sigils is not the most probable. 6 health may be my best bet. Yeah, I think I have the highest odds for 6 health. But it's still not great. No, we failed. That's okay. Well, at least we can get a card out of the deck. Honestly, the Warren is pretty trash. It's not an especially good bonus, but it's better than nothing. Yep, third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate that guy. Alright, beehive, bats, and kingfishers. Cool. Let's go with a squirrel and... Hello, spider. Yeah, that's fine. Because the beehive's not gonna, like, do anything for him, is it? Doesn't that just make a bee in your hand? Yeah, it makes a bee in his hand each time it's struck. So all I have to do is, you know, not hit it. Which is not really a problem. Child 13. Okay. Child 13, you can hang out here. Worker ant. Yeah, that's fine. And a possum, also not really especially meaningful, but that's okay. It's still a victory. I do not have a lot of teeth. Alright, thanks for the pelt. Yes, I'm taking the pelt. Sigil? Let's see. Let's do the black goat onto... It was supposed to be onto Child 13. God damn it. Oh, there it is. There we go. Nice. There's even more sigil opportunities up ahead. Cool. Anyway, I win because Squirrel, Child 13, Quill play, Wolf play, and swing for 8. Yeah, let's go this way for more sigil work. Rat King, Porcupine, and Bullfrog. Let's take a Rat King. And then we are going to take the bone bonus. And we're going to put it on, I think, the bullfrog. Alright, totem fight. So you've got fly blocking birds. That's not really that impressive, but sure. Alright, Skink, do your thing. Yeah, that should be plenty. Let's see. What else can I grab? That's a wolf. This kills that. So he's gonna hit me back for 3. I don't think I have any way to stop that. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose here. So, first candle burns out. Yeah, it happens. The smoke is going well. Grab a few extra teeth from the skull. Nope, still won't open the top. And it's still squirrel elk. Let's actually get something that costs 3 blood. Ooh, grizzly. Yeah, I'll take grizzly. And this is good for... You know what? Screw it. Let's take a knife. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Alright, angler time. Hello, angler. Let's have a nice, clean game. Ooh, okay, we got child 13. That's wonderful news. Let's go with a wolf. And then that clears that round. Okay, there's the bait buckets. So we do fly over with child 13. Yeah, let's just stab ourselves and then go again. And then the skink wins it. Because it is just that simple. We're gonna see how many times we can stab out my eye right now. Rare card. Give me an Ouroboros. Uriuli. Ooh. Ooh, Gek is really good. Hold on. But I don't really have the ability to put anything onto it, so we're just going to take the Uriuli. Yes, I would like a new eye, please. Sure. This looks like a good eye. This looks fine. Alright. Moving on to the next area. Pretty sure it's going to take at least one more loss before I can actually get through Act 1. Ooh, elk fawn. But let's take that grizzly. Okay, sigils. Honestly, at this point, Gramora's kind of dead weight. But a stink-bugged rabbit pelt can help to limit my liability. Oof. Ooh. Ooh, these are not good cards for this. Okay, well, Rabbit Pelt's gonna have to go here. I don't know if I can win this one. Okay. Worker ant. Okay, let's think about this. The best case scenario would be if I draw worker 13 or child 13. If I draw child 13, then I can win next turn. So we're gonna have them pass this turn. Okay, that's child 13. So they're gonna hit me back for 2. So we're gonna put child 13 here. The stoat here. Then we're going to put a worker ant here. I do need this thing to be in attack mode to make this work. And then I think this is actually winnable. Yes, just barely winnable. Okay. Not bad. Moving on. I have 1 rabbit pelt. Is there anything meaningful I can get in exchange? Mantis, 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 mantis. Okay. I could get rid of a card, or I can Let's go for strengthening. Okay, +2 health. +2 health. Let's put +2 health on Quill. Okay, Mole Man and Moose Buck. That's really bad. And that is a worker ant. I don't believe that I have any way of winning this. But at the very least, I need to not take damage from the moose buck. Okay, that's a loss. No smoke for the boss, then. But that's okay, because I actually have a lot of teeth now. Okay, first one's free. And we've got 14 teeth. So let's get a golden pelt and a rabbit pelt. And then sigils. Because I have bifurcated strike. And I can put bifurcated strike on Quill. We're nearly to the boss. Ooh. Ooh, these are not good draws. Okay. There's a wolf. Wolf is okay. 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 Now we are rolling. Let's go for a squirrel. And we drop a squirrel, and we drop a squirrel. And we drop a quill. Right here. Nice. And that is a grizzly. Kill that, kill that. Ah, they have killed my quill. Okay, admittedly, that is problematic. And that's the loss for this round. Which is fine. I was going to get Grizzly hardwalled anyway, and I really did not have the cards that I needed to survive the Grizzly wall. So that's fine. Cool. Aha! Now I have a camera! Well, that didn't quite work. Oh yeah, free. The power and health, Grizzly. And the sigils. Oh dear God. Look at that death card. That is an absolute terrifying monster of a card. I mean, holy crap. Alright, let's go. From the angler. Yep, cool. Alright. Next. Still not gonna let me do that, huh? Squirrel and Rattler. We've got the next flame ready here. Grab a few gold teeth. We need one more flame before we get the greater smoke. Also, Bone Lord. Bone Lord decided to stop by and say hi. Alright, let's do this. Alright, what family of creature do I want? Let's get a bird. Ooh, magpie. Yeah, that's a good one. Come on, gimme great totem. None of those are good totems. What I really want is the one that makes them go back into my hand when they die. Okay, he's got burrowing canines. This is not a great start. Okay. Hello, Grimora. Excellent. You know what I would really like, though? I'd really like a magical eye. Give me a magic eye. Thank you. There we go. Find salvation in the cuckoo clock. Yes. Yeah. There. Okay, Stunted Wolf and the film. Nice. Alright, so it is now actually possible to clear Act 1. I just have to make a deck strong enough to go all the way. Okay, Coyote. Please, please, please give me a better sigil. God damn it. That one sucks. But sure. Flying wolves. Why not? Hey, Magnificus. How's it going? Cool. Thank you, Stunted Wolf. Cool. Stunted Wolf. Sure. Very good. Next we want to do Squirrel, Stoat, and Stink Bug so that you won't attack. And we swing. Perfect. That gives me another wolf. God, I meant to do Grimora. It doesn't matter. It ends the round and we get a few teeth out of it. Okay. Yeah, let's go for a card. Ugh. I really don't have any of the powerful stuff to cheat my blood sacrifices yet, so we'll have to go with the one that costs 1. The magpie sigils can definitely go on something cheaper, though. Honestly, Stoat's fine. PO3 would be happy to have a card like that. Okay, Coyote. Another Pronghorn. Dang it. Pronghorn is a real problem, unfortunately. Okay. We still survive this round okay. Pronghorn gets hit back. Squirrel. Sure. Stoat. Let's go with Stinkbug. Okay, so Pronghorn dies on this attack. We got a wolf. We don't kill this turn with the wolf, though. Yep. Okay, that's fine. We can definitely win now with the wolf. We'll just put that over here. And then we put... do you move at the start of your turn? At the end of your turn. Okay. Doesn't matter because we win anyway. Prospector, what have you got? I think this one has gold in it. No, but it does have a flying mantis. Okay. I still think I'm better off getting another sigil. Damn it. Let's grab the insect head, but stick with flying canines for now. Alright, prospector time. Maybe this time we will actually take out the pack mule. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you know what might be fun? Let's just go ahead and end the round. And here is what we are going to do. Oh. My plan was to steal and sack the pack mule. Okay. So I can't do that. Whatever. Then I'll just take your coyote. And in the meantime... we can grab the wolf. Yeah, I think that'll be fine for now. Okay. The only problem is both of these have flying. So, the round's over, and once again, I will not pop the pack mule. I have to pop that pack mule. I really, really do need to pop it. The mantis will fly, the bullfrog. Screw it. Just go bullfrog. Okay, a coyote. That doesn't actually help. A porcupine. Yeah, I can work with a porcupine. Yes, I took the film roll. But first, I have to defeat Leshy. And once again, we do not get the goddamn pack mule. And he's going straight for Bloodhound. Oh no, pack mule's still there. I just don't have any way to damage it. Screw it. Sure. Let's just end the round. Definitely not my finest game. Give me the Ouroboros. Okay, Mantis got... Ooh. Okay. The Gek has too many potential ways to exploit it. Gotta go for Gek. Okay, 2 of the 3 must be kin. 3 sigils or 4 blood. I do have 3... I think the chances of kin is very good. Nope. Well, maybe you can give me a totem that's a lot better this time. Okay. Bifurcated strike or growing stronger. Let's try bifurcated canines. Mycologist up ahead. Okay, stunted wolf. Let's go for him. And we win next turn no matter what he puts out. But we can get even more damage with a Gek. Nice. Let's get a card. A Reginald 3 bones with Death Touch. That Reginald is pretty good. Having a 2/4 Bullfrog, though, for 1 blood would be really good. Plus, Mycologist is always fun to do. Hello. Do your grisly work. Admittedly, a 2/4 with flying blocking for 1 blood is pretty decent. Okay, Coyote. Coyote's pretty good. So, I actually only recently learned that there's actually a secret mechanic in Inscryption where every starting hand you draw is guaranteed to have at least one thing that you can actually play. Which, you know, makes sense. I'm just surprised that I had never noticed it before. I win. Moving on, let's get some cards. Corpse Maggots, Kaminsky. That's the Corpse Eater. Corpse Eater is really damn good. Let's grab the Corpse Eater. Do I have anything I really want Corpse Eater on? Not at the moment, and I do need more items. Yeah, I'll definitely take Everybody Gets Flying. Extra Squirrel's always good. Oh, the goo. Yep, we're taking the goo. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. Go! Bullfrog! Ooh, this one's actually a problem. Okay. Damn it, no, I was trying to click on the goo. Well, that's unfortunate. Nothing I can really do here. And now I lose. Yup. Alright, let's go talk to the goo. Hey bro, I understand you're some goo. Yes, I do have the Master's Eye. Cool. Alright. Maybe we'll get a cool card here. Lewis, Rattler. Okay, Rattler. I can get the Rattler. So the setup was Squirrel, Rattler starting from the left. Okay, Squirrel, Rattler starting from the left. Let's get rid of the Porcupine and put that on the Bullfrog. Alright, Angler Boss. Yep, thank you for your advice, Grimora. Okay, Stunted Wolf. I mean... yeah. Works for me. Okay, we got the Stoat's fine. And you have exactly one bait bucket that I'm not going to be hitting. That is absolutely adorable. And with that, I can draw my bullfrog. And that's the fight. Because it really is just that easy. Please give me an Ouroboros. You really, Mole Man. I gotta go for Mole Man. Okay. How am I doing with teeth? I've got a decent number. I could get something good going that way. Otter, elk, and moose buck. These are all too expensive. But adder has a useful sigil. Bones. Okay. I think bifurcated wolves are still pretty much my best bet right now. Okay, so this round is over. We go Stunted Wolf, we go Gek, we sack the Gek. And just because we're about to run to a item spot, we'll pop our squirrel. Oh, I thought that was an item spot. It wasn't. Okay. We have enough for one golden pelt. And for one rabbit pelt. Okay, more sigils. Let's get rid of this adder. And let's put the adder on... Grimora. Okay. So I think this is the right way to go, although the trading is also lucrative. But if we go trade, we have to go mycologist. Mycologist is basically a dead space for us right now. So I think we're going to have to go avoid that for now and go here and then item. Fight time! I definitely don't have the best deck. Turkey Vulture... Not the best. This might be a loss for me. Yeah, this round's gonna be... Oh, no, right, because I'm flying! Oh my god, I forgot my mantis is flying. Okay, that's fine, then. We go Gek. We go Wolf. But I still lose. Alright. What are your trials? Cost at least 5 bones. Have at least 6 health. Must have at least 4 combined attack power. I think... I think 4 attack it has the highest chance. Okay, I actually passed the trial. Black goat. Definitely black goat. Alright, let's get some items. Squirrel's fine. Skipping your turn is good. Bones are always good. And another mycologist up ahead. Oof. Yeah, this is not a good play. I think... Stunted Wolf is basically my best option here. Yeah, because I still win this round. Okay. Alright, there's my super bullfrog. Good. And that is my mantis. But I don't believe there's any way to get more damage than I'm already going to get. Alright, so obviously I want canines, which you don't have any of to give me. Great, a turkey vulture. That's kind of a dead card in my hand, if I'm being honest. Hello. Wait, do I? Okay. Sure. Let's saw 2 rabbit pelts together. That's weird. Alright, trapper time. Okay, this is going to be a pain. Yeah. I can at least get a little bit of damage out on him first. If I go for the coyote... If I put the coyote here... No, I think just let the bullfrog go for now. Okay. Mole Man. Okay, Mole Man is good. So we do clear this lane next turn. We're not going to die next turn. But we do clear this lane. Let's go ahead and let the lane clear. Okay, the damage did not follow through. God damn it. I did not realize that when you die to the trap, the damage does not bleed through. That is exceedingly annoying. That is very, very, very unfortunate. And that means I'm going to have to make a whole nother run at this. Still, I guess that's not absolutely terrible. The power and health. These are absolutely terrible. This is a worthless death card. Sure. This is bad card. God damn it. If the overkill had gone through, I'm pretty sure I would have won that. Alright. Let's keep going. Yeah. We've got the stunted wolf. That's fine. And I never did open up this either. So it's Raven Egg Squirrel. We do have the third fire. And this unlocks Greater Smoke. Cool. Here's some lovely mushrooms. A few teeth. Let's finish this act. Ringworm, beehive. None of those are especially good. And unfortunately, we're going straight into Sigil. Screw it. We'll take the beehive. And then we'll just put the beehive on the stove. Cool. Moving on. I was very confident I was going to beat the Trapper until, you know, overkill damage didn't happen. That really sucked. Squirrel, wolf. Okay. Squirrel, bullfrog. And we win this. earning 1 tiny extra tooth. So where do I want to go? Let's aim for a card. Okay, none of those are especially good, but Corpse Maggot Sigil on Stink Bug might be an interesting combo, I guess. I haven't run into any totem carvings yet either. I am basically just kind of stuck here right now. Is this just going to be one where I lose? We've got shoving coyotes, porcupines. I think I kind of like the idea of the stoat here. Okay. That's not bad. The bee is definitely useful. Bee can go here along with a stunted wolf. Okay. Cool. Another squirrel. Grimora dies, but the wolf damage goes through, and we do win this round. Not an ideal set of circumstances, but it was okay. Moving on. Black goat. Okay, hold on. I do have cat. I have 4 cards in my damn deck. Sure, we'll take the cat. This gives me a pack rat. Hello. There's my first totem, as well as the trapper. Okay, Stunted Wolf, you're up. Cool. So Stunted Wolf dies this turn. But we do get a little bit of damage out. So let's Squirrel, Stoat, kill the wolf cub before it becomes a problem. That lets me Stink Bug. Okay. So I win on my next attack. But I can get an extra tooth with the pack rat, who also gives me an item. Okay, scissors. Scissors are good. Definitely not a lot of teeth. Oof. Alright, wolf pelt it is. Give me something good, for the love of... Seriously? Two of them. 2 movement sigils. God damn it. I am just not getting, like, the super OP stuff that I need. But at least I get to start with greater smoke now. Maybe this time I'll finally get the pack. Yep, it's boss time. Okay. Let's go Squirrel Stoat. Get ourselves a bee. Haha, you fool. Ooh, cat. Let's see if we can't save cat for the second phase. That's going to be enough to kill the adder. Okay. Sure. Let's play the bee. Sack it for the wolf. Okay, good. We're doing... Ah, damn it. You can't snip it. You can't steal it. Whatever. Just kill the damn thing. Cool. Dang nabbit, my mule! Cool. Alright, we win this round. Oh, we don't, because of the goddamn... Ugh, that stupid mole. It may have been in my best interest to actually sack some of my creatures first. Okay, at this point, greater smoke can handle that. How many bones do we have? We are one short for turkey vulture. So, let's just go for this pointless bullfrog instead. Cool. Now we can go with the turkey vulture. There. Moving on. Give me the Ouroboros. The amoeba, the Uriuli, and the okay, mantis god. If I can't have an Ouroboros, at least I can have a mantis god. River snapper, elk fawn, bullfrog. These suck. Like, they're just not particularly good cards. I could get trifurcated strike on stunted wolf. That may be the best option. I think going this way is better. Honestly, let's do it. Let's go for the trifurcated strike on Stunted Wolf. Okay, so that can potentially win games in a single turn now. Okay, intercepting snakes. That's an interesting one. Squirrel and elk fawn. Wonderful. The beehive stoat. Not... I meant to put that there. This is now a dead spot. Okay, Stunted Wolf. Yeah, we've got to do it. God damn it, the freaking adder is coming out. God, that is infuriating. Okay, both of these will jump in front of this thing. Okay. We're gonna hook the rattler. Very good. There's my bee. And let's go. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Actually quite bad. That was a terrible performance. Alright, rabbit pelts. Let's get... let's keep a focus on sigils, pronghorn, probably. Wolf pelt. Okay. Let's grab an alpha. The fan. Okay, another totem battle. Shoving insects. Okay, so these are like genuinely some of the worst cards I could have gotten for this. Okay. Pronghorn will help, though. A bullfrog. That really doesn't help me much. This ant is the real problem. Okay, I can't cut it. So I lose. Damn it. That sucked. Skink Coyote, Kingfisher. Kingfisher's pretty good, actually. Fire. Alright, are you attack or defense? You are attack. We're going to go for the wolf. Alright, let's go again. There we go. Okay. We play the cat. We sack the cat. We play the elk fawn. And we get a lot of teeth. Alright, what kind of card can I get? A beaver, a beehive, or a kingfisher? I'd rather just grab another kingfisher. Okay. So, as far as sigils go, I do have some interesting ones. I could get rid of a card for a boon, but I think I'm better off visiting the totems. God damn it. Okay. These are just not good cards right now. This is not an especially good deck. Okay. I mean, let's just win. Okay. Oh no. Bait buckets. Ooh, how scary. Elk fawn. Elk fawn can go here. And just have them all fly. And the angler's down. Because it is just that simple. Come on, give me an Ouroboros. Damn it. I'll take the child. The good old Jersey Devil. Okay, so the trapper is this way. Item refresh is this way. Yeah, let's go here. Alright, what are your trials? 4 power, 4 blood, or 3 sigils? The chance of having 3 sigils is almost 100%. Easy. Black goat, black goat, black goat, black goat, black goat, black goat, black goat. Okay, okay. That is super good. Right. So let's go squirrel, cat, kingfisher, and then why not pop a squirrel? Just a pack rat, which gives me a black goat. And there's a black goat. Do I win here? No, I need 4 to win. And I'm gonna hit with 3. I could stab out my eye. I really don't want to have to deal with more elk. Cool. Thanks for the eye. How am I on teeth? Yeah, I think it's time for the trapper. Yeah, I got plenty for that. And plenty for that. Thank you, sir. Give me a useful totem, please. I beg you. Jesus. Okay. They are just not wanting to give me, like, the really, really, really good stuff. But we do have a child 13. We can drop a kingfisher. I suppose there's no reason not to just black goat it. Pack rat it for more scissors, and we win. Alright, trader, what do you have for me today? For the hair pelts... let's get a grizzly, a moose buck, and a wolf. For the golden pelt, let's get a mantis god. And now it's time for fun with sigils. Because I have... hold on. Where's my black goat? Crap. Okay, well, I can put trifurcated strike on something. So let's put a trifurcated on a grizzly. God damn it, did my black goat... Black goat already has extra sigils. I can't use it at the... crap. Okay, I can't use it at the sigil thing. God damn it. Oh well, whatever. I win this fight anyway. And with 4 extra teeth to show for it. Eh, screw it. Moose buck. Okay. Please, give me a goddamn useful totem. Okay. Sure. Stinky squirrels. I mean, that actually has, like, genuine use. Let's do this. I love the music here. If I cut the card, does it spawn a leaping trap? It does not. Okay, we are not dealing with that bullshit today. Let's just put a greater smoke right there. Nice. Squirrel, you know what? Let's drop 2 squirrels and pronghorn it. That's fine. That's a wolf. Let's actually let this go for a little bit and build up some squirrels in hand. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good. Okay, an adder is coming. That's totally fine. We're doing pretty good. So we're gonna get 2 in. We're gonna get hit for 2 back. Okay, that's fine. Go for squirrel. And you know what? Why not wolf it? Yep, leaping trap can't kill what's not in front of you. Good. Okay. Build up even more squirrel. I think now's a good time for a moose buck. Kill the elk. Okay. I'm just trying to build up some good stuff so that on phase 2 I'll be in a good position. Since I'm really not going into it with a lot of pelts. Oof. Yeah, definitely not in a good pelt position. That's fine. Okay, I've got 2 pelts. With 2 pelts... Let's grab the bifurcated coyote. And the moose buck. Okay. So now I just have to win with this. Okay. Admittedly, this is a pretty rough situation. I really need to end this as quickly as I can. We've got 13 bones. So... okay. If I place... hold on. Alpha lets me search. Okay, good. That lets me get access to my stunted. Is Grizzly here the best play? Grizzly here, I think, is the best play. Okay, alright. I see... I see the line of possibility. We can definitely get 4 damage in here. Then we could kill this, leaving this lane open. If we get something with bifurcated strike here, which can be the coyote. So this is a win. Boom! Yes! Okay, finally. Alright, we're moving on to the end, hopefully, of Act 1. That was rough. What do you have for me? If they have Ouroboros, that's just gonna be cruel. No, we literally had no Ouroboros the entire time. Okay. That means I'm definitely going to have to spend some time powering up Ouroboros in the next act. So I can go Sigil. We can put Alpha's sigils on something else. That might be the best option. On the other hand, we have no items. Let's restock our items. Okay, flying, that's a good one. More flying. More flying. Alright, so this is really going to be about the boons. If I can get the double draw and magpie boons, this is basically as good as solved. I know I get at least one boon because I have the ring. Okay, rarity, skins, sprinter. Okay, rarity, skins, sprinter. Rarity. Yep, okay. That's one boon. Yep, magpie. Magpie is going to make this completely successful. And the Trial of the Ring. And we do have a ring. Not the best, but we'll take Black Goat. Alright. Let the final battle of Act 1 begin, because I am very, very confident that I will win this fight. Hello, Leshy. Let's do this. So you start with Mole Man. Yep, there's your Mole Man to start. Okay. You also have an Amalgam. None of these are especially useful to me right now. But we can at least get ready with Child 13. And let's play Smokin' Bullfrog just to get some more damage out on the table to start. Okay, here we go. Let's end this phase. Where are you? Grizzly. That is still too loud. There we go. Okay, so this round is done. Round 2, Death Cards. This is going to be nice and easy. He is going to kill my Grizzly, but that's okay. We're just going to take our Stunted Wolf. Ah. I thought he stopped doing the boss stuff in Phase 2. I was wrong. But that's okay. Because we just win this phase. Alright, come on, Leshy. It's time to fight the moon. Let's start drawing some other useful cards. This one will go when the wolf dies. And then, do I have anything with Death Touch? No, I do not. But we can still get an alpha. That'll be fine. Besides, everyone knows the moon can't attack you if you're stinky. Pronghorn. Moons do not have a sense of smell. Yeah, that's fine. You die next turn. And boom. There we go. We have cleared phase 1. And I can move on to my actual goal for this playthrough. Which is... to collect every single card in the game in in Act 2. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it here. We've all seen the videos. Next time we'll pick up on Phase 2, and I will see you all on the next one.